The Captain America Blessed Shield Thorns Paladin build will probably be the best build in the upcoming Diablo 4 Season 12, and I tell you now why. So, the Blessed Shield Thorns build was already pretty good in Season 11, but thanks to Castle and the Judgement interactions, the Judgement build was definitely stronger, but since Judgement and Castle got both nerfed, this build got even better. And why? Because Blizzard fixed many bugs, and we can show on some of the nasty bugs from there, because many things were bugged. Things like thorns and thistles from the Medal of Grey, like the wall of your thorns detection of your Defiance aura, and such things. So as you can see, so fix an issue with Blessed Shield of Retribution, where it wasn't granting the full bonus from thorns on its decks. So fix an issue with Fortress Rampart of Thorns, where it wasn't granting the full bonuses from the Thorns on attacks. Fixing an issue where Aegis Impunity wasn't granting its Thorns bonus. So, and even more, so we can just filter for Thorns, and as you can see, fix an issue where the Thorns bonus from Defiance Aura would not increase with ranks immediately after indicating further skill points to upgrade a skill, so you needed to have some weird intentions. And also fix an issue where Defiance Aura didn't give the full bonuses, and also the same thing with Retribution. So as you can see, the build was heavily bugged and it was already really good, but now it is to its full power, and this will be most probably the best leveling build, because you kind of need close to 0 build defining Unix, and it will also be the most scaling damage into the endgame. It won't be the fastest build. I will also do a Paladin Hammer build in a separate guide, but now let's gonna focus on which skills we're gonna need first, because yeah, this is kind of more of a leveling build and to a kind of slightly endgame build. So first of all, we're gonna start with our clash, and we're gonna get the punishment. So we're gonna get a retribution chance, and retribution chance is a chance for your thorns to pulse around you when you block. This damage counts as a juggernaut skill. And because our oath is the Juggernaut. Casting a Juggernaut skill consumes 8 seconds of resolve, giving your Juggernaut skills 160% increased damage and gain 20% increased size for 5 seconds. And also, our resolve cannot be diminished by getting damage. So this is pretty good. So we're going to deal all of our damage with Thorns and Retribution and our Juggernaut skills. So we're going to get Retribution chance with the Clash after we casted it. And then we're also going to get some resource decks. And now Blessed Shield. And because we're going to play with Thorns, we only need 1 point in it. I have many skill points in it because I changed from my normal build to this setup. It's still kind of a scuffed setup. Yeah, just mesh some things around so I can show you this and the gameplay, as you can see it right now. And also, that's the reason why we're going to put 1 point into it and then go for the Shield of Retribution. So our Blessed Shield becomes our Juggernaut skills, and it will pulse for our Thorns damage each second for 3 seconds before bursting. So then we're also going to go in some passive points and guard for more block chance and armor. And guard is now not that remotely strong any longer because of the nerf of Castle. So we're also going to get damage through riposte and through discipline. Then we're also going to have 1 point in the Fanatism Aura. They also fix all of the snapshot problems from Fanatism Aura with the crit chance, and also we're gonna actually max Defiance Aura. I still need to put max points in it. Just check out my Mobility Sharp Lana. And now we're gonna go for the Rite of Thoughts because now it is fixed. Then also 3 points in renewal. Then now we're gonna go for Aegis as also impunity because, yeah, as I said, it will work now pretty nice. Max into best offense, fortitude, and thousand thistles. This also got fixed. Then we're gonna remove condom, so this will go right into the Defiance Aura. And then max into Iron Sharpens Iron, break the line, heavyweight, crack in the armor, and for ultimate skills go max into Arbit of Justice, Reach of the Law, Mastercraft Walk, and 3 points in all of these 3, and Coat of Arms. I will advise you at the beginning to just go as quickly as you can for all of your Thorns, so Blessed Shield, Shield of Retribution, your Defiance Aura with Rite of Thorns, then your Thorns and Thistles, then your Arbit of Justice, And also, don't go for Aegis in the beginning. It is only an endgame option for the beginning. Don't go for your rally, enhanced rally, and also words of rejuvenation, because at the beginning you will kind of have some problems with your faith, and that is the way you're gonna get more faith. You will get up to 44 faith back because you have 2 of your charges. And for the rotation, pretty simple, just cast Arbiter of Justice, then your Clash, then hold your Eagles cooldown, Defiance and Fanatism, and then just spam your Blessed Shield. But for speed farming, I would advise you to go for Blessed Hammer, just try to breach into T4 pretty quick with Blessed Shield, and then try to get a setup for your speed farm, and then go for your Hammerden, and if you want to push, go for Blessed Shield again. So now for your level route, when you don't have any of your Uniques or your Mythics yet, so for a disclaimer, just go for the aspects. Don't try to look on any of your affixes. The only things you can get are things like your arbiter duration, so you have more arbiter uptime, and things like more resource stacks. But for Helm, go for aspect of disobedience, so we're gonna stack up huge amount of armor in the beginning. Then for your chest, go for the Juggernaut aspect, so we're gonna get even more armor. So at the beginning, when we're gonna go for the castle load, we'll get a lot of damage. Although it got nerfed, it's still pretty good. And then for cloths, go for the aspect of the Juggernaut's Covenant, because then we're gonna get a lot of damage for our Juggernaut. Then aspect of might, so we have another 20% damage reduction. Aspect of Arbiter safe here, so we can zoom around quickly to get into T4 quickly. And then for our weapon aspect of Utmost Glory, so we're gonna do increase damage with our skills against healthy enemies, and then also aspect of Lapa's Scripture. So when we're gonna lose resolve, we're gonna get an amount of Thorns for 10 seconds. This stacks up, also pretty good for our Thorns build. Then aspect of Chastisement, we're gonna get more damage with our Juggernaut skills against bosses and CC targets. Witcher's aspect, after we use a Valor skill, we increase our damage, and because we gotta play with our rally, that is a Valor skill, we gotta get more damage in the leveling phase. And then also the Vanguard aspect, where our Juggernaut skills also deal more damage. So later on, when you have your endgame setup, you will go for Mantle of the Grey. So because they're fixed thorns and thistles, we're gonna get the maximum thorns damage. Also, Juggernaut Orth makes your Juggernaut skills 25% larger, but consumes resolve equal to a maximum. And we're also gonna get extra damage. Then also Griswold's Opus for just the passive damage increase, and then also Ward of the White Dove for our Blessed Shield support. We don't need the Blessed Shield, we just need the effect on it. Our Blessed Shield deals more damage after we cast it. Another skill. And later on, you also want the Ring of Silent Skies and have Petition. And for Helm, you can take the Gutless. It got also some nice buffs. So for your Paragon setup, I will show you also this on the char planner. I also got one for leveling and one for the starter endgame. For the leveling, I will just go quickly through to all of the nodes. At the beginning, you will get the castle node, then you will get the beacon node, then you will get the relentless node, and then you will get the shield barrier. You can also try to take your relentless node as your second board or third board, so you will get more cooldown reduction. And after you got all of them, then go for your standard endgame where you have all things filled out. I will also do another build guide when the season arrived. So fire masses, but only in the endgame, take Sumo with Wire Trap, Radiant Hand in Cover Fire and Opening Fire, but at your leveling phase, take your Mariana as your first, because you will get more movement speed. That is pretty important, and then we can move around pretty fast. So if you have still some questions, please ask them in the comments down below, and I hope you will have a really good and great league start. And please visit me on my Twitch stream. I will stream again in English for the season start. And yeah, please also leave a like and sub on my YouTube channel. Follow my TikTok and Twitch chat, and until next video. Bye.